Hello guys, how are you all doing? It is Dain Luka here, travel vlogger. If you're new around here, I post videos every single Friday at 2 o'clock. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it as well. Unfortunately, I haven't been on any trips recently. I usually post travel vlogs. We finished up in Sweden last week, so I'll link that below if you want to go check that video out. But that is a-okay because I have so many more videos planned over the next few months. So you're going to want to tune in and you're going to want to see what happens in those videos. As you can see from the title of this video, it is a what's in my bag travel edition. So I'm basically going to show you all the things that I bring on a trip, and that might be sort of a few months backpacking trip, it might be a long weekend trip, it could be any sort of trip you want. So you might find some helpful things that you want to pack for your next trip. I will also say as well, comment down below on what you think of my travel items, and comment down below a few of your kind of travel essentials. And yeah, I'm just going to get straight into the video, so enjoy. Okay, so this is the bag that I used on my big trip earlier this year, and it took a lot of searching to get the right bag. There are so many good, decent backpacks out there. This is a Kelty Red Wing 50 litre backpack, and I have it in navy. My favourite colour is navy, I just think it goes with a lot of things. One of the things that I wanted in a backpack is I didn't want it to be ridiculously big and I didn't want it to be too small. There are a few good things that I really liked about this bag. Number one, it's super comfortable. It's actually got adjustable shoulder straps. The other thing that I really like about this backpack, it has a convenient sort of handle here, so if it's on a conveyor belt at the airport, you can just sort of grab it. It's really comfortable. As you can see, it's sort of got these back supports here. I tried on so many backpacks before. I bought this one and I just thought it was so comfortable. I got it on Amazon for about £100. I'll have it linked down below. I believe they've got a sale on at the moment. I saw the new editions of these bags and I was like, oh my god, I really want one, just because the colours are a lot nicer, but I do love this bag. So one of the other reasons why I love this backpack is because not only does it open from the top, it actually opens all the way. When you're in a hostel or hotel, you can literally just have it on the floor, you can have your bag open and you can see everything that's in it. It's also got a laptop compartment, it's got loads of pockets as well, which I absolutely love. So yeah, this is the backpack, I'd highly recommend it. The other thing I love about this backpack is I have not seen anyone else with this backpack. Everyone seems to have the Osprey, I think I'm saying that right, the Osprey 65 litres. So typically travellers either carry a 40 litre backpack, which for me that is just a bit too small, or other backpackers and travellers tend to pick a larger backpack. The good thing about this backpack as well is, like I said, no one else has this backpack, no one else that I've seen has this backpack, so it's really easy to identify when you're on buses, getting off planes, and in hostels as well, when everyone's stuff is just all over the floor. So I'm just going to go through and just show you everything that is like my travel essentials. This is very different to my usual style of videos. Normally I do like cinematic travel vlogs. This video is everything that I usually pack or would take on a trip out of the country. So, are you even a traveller if you do not own a pair of Birkenstocks? Oh, this way around. So the first time I went travelling was, I went to Thailand for a month back in 2018. And I saw everyone with these sandals. I thought these sandals were actually disgusting until I got a pair and realised they are the comfiest things I have ever worn in my life. They are a bit gross now, they've kind of got a bit wet and they're very worn in. If you know me, you know my favourite airport attire is these sandals with a pair of white socks. Absolute comfy AF. Next thing is a neck pillow. My friends got me this before I did my big trip. I kind of prefer the actual pictures rather than the neck pillow. I don't really use this other than when I need like a second pillow. If you're on your laptop, you can put your laptop on top of the neck pillow and it just raises it a little bit more. If you're like in a hostel bed or in a hotel room, or even I found on airplanes as well, it just makes it a lot more comfier. It's like a tradition with my friendship group. We all get each other a neck cushion like this. Okay, bit close there, but this next thing is a universal adapter. I will link mine below. This one I got from Amazon for about £20, and you can see it has all the different countries on it, and you basically push a button, and so like that one is for the USA. But the thing I really like about this is it has 4 USBs and it also has a plug. So yeah, so like that's for the EU. And you've got like the UK. It's basically just an all-in-one, pretty solid item. And I didn't know I needed this until I needed this. So you don't even have to bring plugs, you literally just have to bring wires, which is amazing. So yeah, definitely recommend getting one of these. So the next thing is this little avocado shopping bag, which may seem a bit weird, but it's actually so useful. Like, it's so tiny and you can just chuck it in your bag. And say if you went to the shop and you bought some food or you just bought anything, you literally can just have it in your bag and it just folds out to a full size shopping bag. So yeah, this is also a bit scummy, but it's cute, and it's just got an avocado on it, so why wouldn't you want this? It was actually a gift, so I can try and find one and link it down below if you guys want to get this. And then it just folds up, and you can even, I've put this in the wash loads of times, so if it does get dirty. And it's perfect as well if you're in a hostel where you want to put your food in the fridge, because I've just put all my food in here and then I just chuck it in the fridge. So next thing is a water bottle, obviously to just be as sustainable as possible. In countries where you can fill up on tap water, I would highly recommend having a water bottle. This one is a Chili's bottle, so it actually keeps the water cold inside. I will try and also link this down below. Next thing, now I didn't know I needed this until I needed this. My dad gave me his faux pro, I would say, like a fake GoPro earlier this year, and when I started using it, I was like, the quality is so bad. I'll see if I can insert some footage here, and I just thought, you know what, I'm going to be doing a lot of traveling over the next couple of years, so I'm just going to invest in a GoPro, and I'm so glad I did. This is the GoPro Hero 8 Black. And I actually got this in Australia, and it actually worked out to be a lot cheaper than buying in the UK. So yeah, this is great for underwater videos and photography. This is a bit of an investment. If you have the spare money, I would highly recommend getting these Bose noise cancelling headphones. Honestly, they're an absolute dream. I bought cheap Bluetooth headphones before I went away and they broke within a few weeks, so I was annoyed at that. But yeah, this is what they look like. When you put them on your head, you can turn them on and you basically can't hear anything. They're great for aeroplanes. You can literally really feel it when you take it off when you're on the aeroplane, and you can hear how loud it is. Like, it cancels out so much noise. It's amazing. It also includes a wire that you can plug in to listen to music and watch movies on the aeroplane, which is great. Okay, next thing, sunglasses, hat. I don't buy expensive sunglasses. These were like cheap ones from Cotton On in Australia. They were like $5. And yeah, I literally cannot go anywhere without sunglasses. They are great for being in hot countries, sunny countries, and also hiding your hangovers as well. Also, just like my standard blue Nike hat, literally take this everywhere with me. It's so battered, I've had it for years now. It's just an essential staple in my backpack. Okay, the next thing, if you know, you know. I'm just gonna show you and you're gonna know what I mean, but quick dry towels. There's a big difference between these two quick dry towels. I bring two, and the reason that I bring two is one to shower with and the other is more of a beach towel. Now this one was sort of cheap. So it's a microfiber material and it looks nice and soft, which it is, but the trouble that I had with this one, every time I washed it, it just tended to smell and it didn't dry as quick as I'd hoped. So next time I go away on a big trip, I'm definitely buying another one of these. Luckily this was a gift and it just feels a lot nicer quality, but it dries me very quickly and it also dries itself very quickly and it just feels nice and it doesn't smell, which is great. This towel here had really good reviews, so I will link it below, but I will say for some reason it just smelled all the time and I hated using this thing. So yeah, you want to get yourself a decent quality one, especially because you're using it every day, and I would say you definitely need to, because not all hostels have fluffy towels, but when you get to a hostel that does have fluffy towels, oh my god, it is a dream. This is an essential. If you don't own a pair of these, you actually are bonkers. So I've got here an eye mask and some earbuds. One thing that I didn't know until earlier this year was that most hostels actually have earbuds. So if you go and ask reception, they would generally have a pair. Obviously, these are amazing in blocking out any aeroplane noise to help you sleep on the plane, help you battle the snorers, like really bad snorers. I've literally been in hostel rooms where it feels like the whole room is shaking because someone is snoring so loudly or having sex or just doing something they shouldn't. That's just annoying. So yeah, get yourself a pair of these, get yourself a few pairs of these, and you'll have the best night's sleep ever. Definitely two essentials that you need to have. Obviously your passport, you are not getting anywhere without your passport and a pen. The most annoying thing is trying to fill in a visa form without a pen and you're like, if only I packed a pen in my bag, maybe even two, I think I have in my bag, but it just saves you having to ask someone next to you, like, can I borrow your pen please, because it's really annoying. Okay, so I think these are where we sort of get into like the quirky sort of items. These are green tea bags. Now I just find that tea tastes different in every country, and for me, I'm just so bloody English, and I'm just like, I need a cup of tea. So yeah, green tea bags. I think these are Clipper green tea bags, my favourite, so I'll always bring my own tea bags everywhere I go. And as soon as I find a brand of tea bags, I'm like, I'm stocking up and putting some in my bag. So the next thing is a speaker. This is probably one of my favourite things. It's quite heavy, but I actually don't mind carrying it around. So the speaker is waterproof. The charge lasts for ages. I think the maximum sort of charge you can get out of it is 8 hours, which is incredible. The only downside, as I said, it is heavy, but it is waterproof, and it is the best thing when no one on like the boat or in the hostel room has a speaker, and then I bust this out, and it is probably one of the loudest, most affordable speakers I have ever used in my life, and it's just great. So yeah, Ultimate is, I think there's a newer version of this because this is a few years old now, but absolutely take this everywhere I go, and I'm just like, yes, let's put on some tunes. So this is another little random item. It's a ball roll essential oil, so I just take it off like that. So I put that on my wrist, and then I just go like that, and I rub my wrists together. So it sounds really weird, but actually I don't sleep the best on like planes and buses and things like that. So just having the earplugs, the eye mask, and essential oils, for some reason it just really helps me sleep. I know essential oils do. Look out for chamomile in essential oils because that smells so good, and I think the effects on it, I'm probably going to fall asleep now, it's only like the morning time here, but yeah, definitely recommend. And it's so tiny as well, you can just chuck it in your bag. Okay, so one of the last things that I will say is that get yourself a good padlock. Link the one that I use down below. I can't find it right now, which is quite worrying, but it's quite sturdy. I've never had any issues with it, and it's bright orange, so I never lose it, except today I lost it and I don't know where it is. And the last thing that everyone needs out there is one of these. Now, these totally used to be a bit controversial because people are like, oh, why are you carrying a fanny pack? I call it a bum bag, and I absolutely love my one. This just goes across the chest, and the reason why I love this so much is because it has so many compartments in it, so I can keep sort of hostel keys, hotel room keys, my phone, even my camera fits in this as well, which is amazing. And if you're wondering where I got this was from a random shop in Tokyo, Japan. I will try and find this as well and link it. I would absolutely love to do my own bum bags one day because yeah, they're just amazing. But yeah, so useful. I would take these things even if I was having like a suitcase, so this doesn't apply just if your backpack. Guys, I'm so awkward today. I haven't done any filming on the camera in like 6 weeks, and I'm just like, ooh, I just feel really weird. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. I enjoyed making it, finding out what are my favourite things. I literally sat there and wrote a list on like, right, what would you take for a weekend away? What would you take every time you go on a trip? And literally, most of these items are the things that I would take. I would have to say, if I had to pick one item, out of all of these, if someone had said, right, you can only have one item out of these, I would definitely take these bad boys. Like, just the smallest item and the most effective, because no one wants to sleep in a hostel dorm filled with people that snore. So yeah, they will be your saving grace. As always, hit the subscribe button down below to see future videos. Let me know in the comments down below, what are your travel essentials and what videos do you want to see next? And yeah, what do you think of my travel essentials? Anything you would change or question? Also, go follow me on Instagram at Dain Luka, little selfless plug there. And I will see you guys in the next video. Gotta